Hey everybody, welcome to the real United States and welcome to New York City. We're here for the 2016 Fleet Week. Now Fleet Week is a celebration of all things maritime and the services, the United States Navy, the Coast Guard, the Marines. We even have some visiting forces here from the Canadian Navy that hopefully we'll get to. Now I'm here in front of USS Bataan. Now the Bataan is a WASP-class amphibious assault ship. 844 feet long, I believe. It displaces just around 41,000 tons. So this is going to be our first stop here for Fleet Week. We're hoping to shoot a bunch of stuff over the next couple of days for you. So we're right down here on the Hudson River in downtown New York City, so pretty busy. There's probably going to be a lot of background noise in this episode, so I hope it's going to be okay. So come along and let's take a look what they have to offer here at Fleet Week.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
I hope you guys enjoyed the tour.
Okay.
Oh, I'm good. I mean, I'm living and sleep like you. Yeah.
There you go. So to give you some idea of the magnitude of the USS Bataan, this truck, we are in the center of the main hold area of the ship. We've just walked on board. And this thing's about, I don't know, the container on it, that's got to be 20 feet tall or so. So that gives you some idea of how big this cargo area is. Now, obviously everybody's milling around in here and it just seems like a big room, but we are in the center of this ship. You can see how tall, this is the bed level of this truck. And I'm about 6 foot tall, so that tells you how big this truck is. They also have an amphibious vehicle back here, or actually a boat, a launch back here. It's just a massive, it's really a massive ship. So here we're pointed towards the bow of the ship, the front. And you see behind me here this massive hydrofoil. This is an amphibious assault vehicle, essentially, where they can deploy troops and vehicles, equipment, and it floats on a big bed of air over water or soil, and it's driven by these two massive fans in the aft of it, which are pointed out towards the front of the ship right now, because obviously they drove it straight up into the ship and they would back it out when they needed to launch it. Now you can see, hopefully from the people down there, just how big this vehicle sitting in the belly of the USS Bataan is. It's a really large, large piece of equipment. It's like you could drive two vehicles onto it side by side. That gives you some idea of just how big the center of it is. And then obviously there's about another 8 to 10 feet either side of that. So really a very wide, big hydrofoil.
Turn around, mommy can take pictures. Turn around.
Okay, the USS Bataan, while not technically an aircraft carrier, I am clearly standing on a flight deck. This is definitely designed to launch and receive aircraft. Now, maybe not the same sort of aircraft or as many or as large aircraft as an aircraft carrier, but certainly a very capable ship. Now, you'll notice behind me here, the flags decked out here on one of the stay lines. She's all dressed for show, for being here in Port, New York. And I don't know exactly the meaning of every one of these flags, but everyone does have a particular meaning. It's a long-standing nautical tradition to have her in full dress for events like these. And there are flags virtually every place. And you can see they've got a lot of the equipment here that they use on board the ship up on the deck for display. There's some gentlemen here giving demonstrations about some of the equipment. Obviously solar powered equipment. That's kind of cool, that way it can be charged and used in the field. We're going to swing around, do a do-si-do here. And here on the flight deck, you see they have a large helicopter, which says, I think this is, I'm not sure what sort of helicopter this is, or what they use it for. I imagine it has many purposes. I hope I'm getting, you know, close enough to the camera so you can hear me on the shotgun mic. But there is also a variable pitch prop plane here in the back. I believe that's an Osprey. I don't know. Let's just swing up to show the conning tower. Did you want to go through? Probably not on your knees.
Help me up, I'd like to.
Okay. Okay, what do you want? On the other side?
Yeah.
It helps you grab the hand right up here.
Thank you. Want some help?
Yeah. Hey, look this way.
That's why that padding is there.
Look at Daddy.
Yep. Thank you.
Right now. Just look
Aiden,
look at this.
cheese.
What type of film normally be there? The armor is closed right now. We're going to bring it out. Oh, yeah. And that'll be gradual replacement. Certain squadrons only. Irv, you gotta wait. Irv, you gotta wait.
Captain, can you tell us a little bit about the mission of this aircraft?
Yeah, so this is a troop and gear transport aircraft, so we specialize in taking Marines places and then carrying their gear. So,
Outstanding.
transport helicopter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good day, miss. You're welcome.
Down. We'll mount. After my phone.
So I would be grossly remiss if I didn't point out the fact that the flight deck, which is Bull Benini Field, was actually dedicated to Alcide Bull Benini, a World War II veteran and survivor of the famous Bataan Death March. Now, I'm not going to go into the history of the Bataan Death March, but it was a horrible and grueling event for those who endured it, and a lot of people didn't survive. He was a survivor, a World War II hero, and so they have dedicated this flight deck to Bull Benini, which I think is pretty cool. And we just wanted to point that out. It's right here on the side of the conning tower. Beware of the jet blast. Bull Benini Field. They don't want you down there. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Got this one, yep.
If this bird's brand new, we just got it. So it's got 24 flight hours.
Wow, that is new.
Brand new.
Brand new. Awesome. Just in time to show her off today.
Exactly.
Round windows, not square windows like on the other one. More modern ones.
Last step is long.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So it's actually pretty gracious of them to have everybody come and tour through this Osprey. The fella in there was saying that this has 24 flight hours on it. So I mean, it literally has that new plane smell to it. I mean, like just like a new car. You walk in there, and it's got this new plane smell about it. And they're gracious enough to have let all of us go and tour through the Osprey. So that is really, really a cool opportunity. See a brand new one. So I'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Real United States, here on the flight deck of the USS Bataan on Bull Benini Field, as it were. And I hope you've enjoyed the beginning shots here of the 2016 Fleet Week here in New York City. If you've got questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. We love hearing from everybody. We try to get back to everybody we can. If you haven't already, we encourage you to pick subscribe and come along for the adventure. We love having everybody with us. And as always, thank you for watching.